is AJ over here, and welcome to episode number 4 of my Marquee matchup predictions for this weekend coming. So it's the second week of February, and last week we had a pretty good week. I predicted all 4 of the games right, so that was a very good start to these series. So let's hope that we can carry it on and get some more right from this weekend. So if you take a look on the screen, you can see that I have 233k. That's because I sold voting, and I'll just take a look at my squad. This is not the squad that I chose for the giveaway, but I played with it and it was absolutely dreadful. It just weren't working for me. Don't know what it was. Might have been the formation or some of the players. I just don't know. Like, I had voting in instead of Howardez, and obviously I had the team that was chosen, and I had to change it because I played my FUT Champions and I literally played 10 games and I won 2 or 3 of them, can't remember, but I won 2 or 3 of them out of 10. But I will just quickly show you, we did manage to get gold too. I literally just smashed the second half of this FUT Champions. I genuinely did. Like, I battered every single opponent that I come across, and I went on like a 13-14 win streak or something like that. But yeah, we did get, I think it might have been like 1 off of gold 1. I don't know. Oh no, apparently I scraped through just gold 2, but still managed to get gold 2, which is okay, and we'll be looking to get gold 1, maybe even elite 3, depending on how this weekend goes and what team I go in with. But yeah, that team just weren't working for me. I'm sorry to the winner that added on, but I couldn't play with it. It was absolutely dreadful. I liked the team. It looked good. It was good on paper, but it just weren't playing for me. So I had to get rid of some of the players. Had to make a few changes to the squad. And now we're rolling with this. But I've seen, if you take a look at the FUT Champions, not this weekend coming, but the weekend after, there is a requirement that you need a Prem team. So you've got 16 players from Prem, so you need a full stat on 11 and subs for the Premier League. And I will just quickly show you, I will probably show you in another video, but I will quickly give you a sneak peek of the team that I'm looking to build. It will probably change, to be honest with you. It says 99 chem, but I have Martial in there. He's on 3 chem at the minute, but he will be up to 6 or 7 once I put him to left forward. He literally just scored so many goals against me this weekend. Him and Musa destroyed me throughout the whole weekend, like the first half anyway, and I just couldn't contain him, so I put him in my own team. I've got Wilfred Zaha, a red card, is in form from the monthly rewards on the bench, and it'll probably end up changing. Like I said, got Kyle Walker and Bellerin at fullback, so pretty sweaty. Did come against that a few times over the weekend. And then we got Yaya Toure and Kante in centre mid. Got a creative centre attacker midfielder with David Silva. And then obviously the 2 overpowered strikers, well, left mid for Martial, but playing both striker. So, like I said, once again, it will probably change, but I will let you guys know before I play for Champions this weekend. So, getting into the Marquee matchups, some of the teams are actually very difficult to pronounce. If I could speak properly, that would help. For the first game, we have Rapid Vienna against Austria Vienna, and I'm not sure if I pronounced that right either, to be honest with you. There is another difficult team to say, but if you go to Rapid Vienna and you check the silvers out, they haven't got any gold players, I don't believe. I did check before this, but just double checking. They have no gold players, so there's no getting any gold players from these teams. If you go to the max buy now, they are actually quite expensive, as you can see. They're about 850 coins, so that's probably a decent amount of size there, but it probably won't sell and you can get them cheaper. But a few of these games are probably sniper filters that you can use right now, as well as trader methods and to keep hold of the players. So what you want to do is, as you can see, they are going for about 1,000 coins, these players. So what I do is, if you want to snipe, that is, set it to about 800, 750 and just get sniping from there. If any decent deals pop up, try and get them, because to be honest with you, you're probably not going to win them on bid because they're already going so high. As you can see, that people put bids for 450, 500 coins. So in my opinion, you are probably best to snipe these players. I will just quickly go over to Austria Vienna, and as you can see, I will just quickly show you, they are pretty much the same, about 850, 900 coins. Oh, they're even more now, they're about 1,000 coins, same as the other teams. So if you're going to try and get them, I'd probably recommend sniping them because you're not going to win them on bid for a decent price. So the next game is Liverpool versus Tottenham, and I will show you the Liverpool players are going quite expensive at the moment. They're going for quite a bit of money. You've got Clavan there, Lucas Leiva and Mignolet's also in there somewhere. They're the non-rare players from Liverpool. I would say, like I normally say, not to invest in these big games, but on the weekend, Chelsea-Arsenal, the Chelsea players were sky high. They're going for about 1,000 coins, bronze, silver or gold, so I was doing that over the weekend. Obviously, it's not like predictable. It's not that you can say that they're going to go up, but you never know now. I did say that they weren't going to go up, not to invest in that game, but they tend to go up. but they did actually go up in price. So if you're going to try and get these Liverpool players, I'd recommend picking up either some of the really low silver players. I think they probably go for about 500 coins. Just double check on that. Yeah, 500 coins for these players. So maybe pick up a few of those because they can rise. Or what you can do is, and it is the same at Tottenham, it does apply exactly the same as them, what I'm doing with Liverpool here. But if you go to about 550 coins, try and pick them up, or you can snipe them for 200. It's up to you once again. But the gold players, I wouldn't really pick up the rare players because they don't tend to go for much more. I believe Tottenham have a few non-rare players, which we'll just have a quick look. We've got Jansen, Wimmer and Trippier there, so probably worth picking them up. We've got Davies, as you saw. I will just see how much their min price is going for. Oh, they're a bit less than Liverpool, so probably worth picking those up. They're going for around 500 coins. There's Davies, so you got a few of him, so maybe give them a bid, go 350, 400 coins for them. Not going to lose much money if they aren't in the marquee matchup, so probably a good investment to make. So the next game that I've chose to put in my marquee matchup predictions is the game between Bayern Munich and Ingolstadt. Or Ingolstadt, not too sure, but this is one of the teams that I couldn't really pronounce. I've never heard of them, to be honest with you. But I've seen a lot of predictions, and I will tell you at the end of the video where I get my predictions from, like where all the games are coming from, to make it easier for you to make investments. But with this game, Bayern do have a few non-rare players. I think we've got Kimmich, Ulrich and Rafinha. So they're probably worth picking up. They're quite cheap, just as cheap as some of the Tottenham players, going for about 450 coins. So probably worth picking those up. Once again, wouldn't really go with rare players or the silvers. Maybe the silvers actually, I'm not too sure. If they're going for cheap, then probably go pick them up. But they're going for about 400 coins, maybe worth picking them up, it's up to you. But I would personally stick with the non-rare goals just to be safe. If we go over to Ingolstadt and you go to 450 coins, you have a few players popping up. You have Grob and Roger, nice Brazilian name there. Doesn't sound very Brazilian, but you have those two there, and there's probably many more non-rare players from this club, so it's probably worth picking those up as well, going in for a few snipes or even bidding. And to be honest, because these haven't got that many gold players and they're not a big team, I would recommend picking up some silver players from them. As you can see, you have a few there, 350, 300 coins, so probably worth picking those up. To be honest, I have no idea why this game's been included in the predictions for the marquee matchups. I've literally no idea whether they're like close rivals. I don't really know, to be honest. So if you do know and you know why they're in the marquee matchups, just drop it down in the comment section below and let me know. So the fourth and the final game in my marquee matchup predictions is the game between Atlas and Guadalajara. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but it's a bit of a confusing name to say. So if we go over to this team and we search 550 coins, as you can see, they have one non-rare player popping up and they have one gold player popping up, sorry. It probably is worth picking this guy up because he's their only gold player and he probably will rise a ton. What I do is try and pick him up for his min price, so get him for like 350, 400 coins, if not even 300 if you want to bid on him. And that way, if he doesn't get in the marquee matchups, these teams don't get in there, then you're not going to lose any money from this game. So if we go over to Atlas, not America, we go over to Atlas, and you can see that they have no gold players. So with this team, and it is the same with the other team that I've just done, pick up some silvers as they only have one gold on the other team. So what you can do, go to the silver players, and these are going for a ton. They're going for about 1,000 coins, maybe even more now. So they're already rising, so what you can do, this is probably a sniping filter. So what you want to do, they're going for around 1,000 coins. Set the max buy now. If you're going to snipe, set it to about 800 coins. And you get sniping from there for these teams. If you sell it for 900 or 950, depending on how good the player looks, and he should sell on. If you want to use this for a sniping filter. If you want to use it to actually make money, then keep hold of the players that you get. I wouldn't really bid on this. Once again, I have done this quite late. Normally they should be predicted on a Monday, but unfortunately I'm giving this to you on a Tuesday, so they have gone up already, the players have risen, so it's probably not worth bidding on these players. And also one thing to bear in mind, if you go over to the Mexican players, just search Mexican for these teams, you may realise that they have a lot of Mexican players, so it could be worth taking notice of. Try and pick some of these Mexican players up as much as you can. I think the left and right backs are already going for quite a bit of money, so they're in high demand, that's why. They're going for about 3-4k, the right and left back, so maybe pick a few of those up, go for some snipes for them. So EA could include a requirement for this marquee matchup, say like a couple of Mexican players, they might need like 6 or 7 Mexican players from both teams, or like 2 Mexican players from each team, and they're going to rise a ton for this game, so definitely worth taking a note of and picking some of those up. So that is all for today, guys. If you want to know where I get these marquee matchup predictions, it's normally on Reddit. You've probably all heard of it, but if you type in on Reddit, go on marquee matchup predictions for whatever month you want, it normally comes up. But to be fair, the month of February hasn't been very active on there. So what I've done is just typed it on the internet, gone on marquee matchup predictions for February, and they do pop up on there. Just have a look through some websites and you should find them on there, but I will put the Reddit link in the description below for you guys to check out and see if you guys can make investments for the next few weeks. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you do like this series of me doing the marquee matchup predictions, please smash the like button and be sure to subscribe.